You are a spiritual being, first and foremost, an energetic being. We are made of electricity and magnets. That means we're pulling in our life. That means that there is an ongoing pulling mechanism that is going from us. Like a magnet, we're pulling in our experiences, our circumstances, our situations, our relationships. We are pulling them to us and calling them to us. Now, if you have circumstances and situations in your life that you do not like, that you do not want, then this video could be for you. Because I want to help you understand not how you did it. It doesn't matter how you pulled in what you didn't want. It only matters how you can now start pulling in what you do want. So you can start calling the life that you want to live. So you can feel better and have more fun in this experience, which is really what this is all about. That's why we're here, to have fun, to enjoy our life. Now, knowing that we are an extension of that massive source energy in these bodies tells us that we have a vibration. And that vibration, is it low or is it high or somewhere in between? Now, how do we know? We know based on how much negative emotion that we have inside of us on a regular basis. If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling stagnant, if you're feeling frustrated or angry, then you have a lower vibration. And that means your inner being, that higher perspective that we all have, is holding that high vibration with everything that you want. Because this world is here to supply you with your experience. There's no judgment. That's why there's no guilt. That's why there's only innocence. That's why grace rules this world. Grace. The idea of starting over again and again and again and again. And whatever current we have going on that's pulling in that life can be changed. Isn't that nice to know? We can change it based on our desires. We can change it based on our thoughts, our beliefs, and how we feel. This is how we change the current. If you change the current, then you'll pull something new in. Just like a river. You're moving down the river, but it has a current underneath and it's pulling you down the river. Now, if we have a current that's moving us in a place we don't want to go, then we're going to go where we don't want to be. And we're going to pull in things that we don't necessarily want. So we want to change that current. And how do we change the current? We change it by understanding and realizing that inner being that is part of each one of us is holding that beacon, like the lighthouse trying to bring that boat in to safety. And we recognize that by moving in the direction of it. How do we move in the direction of it? How do you want to feel? Do you want to feel sad or do you want to feel happy? If you ask that question, you will see you'll pick happy. And as you pick happy, your vibration will release. You can even do this with me while we're watching this video together. Do you want to feel small or do you want to feel big? Do you want to feel happy or do you want to feel down? Do you want to feel positive or do you want to feel negative? Do you want to feel lackful or do you want to feel abundant? And as you start moving in the direction of the positive choices, which of course you will, you'll choose them, anyone would, you're going to feel your vibration release. Now you're moving with the current. Now you're on your way to that inner being and that higher vibration. And it literally is that easy. And the more you do this, I just want to feel good, then law of attraction will start adding to your thoughts and you will create new beliefs about your life. I want to enjoy money. That's a new belief perhaps versus someone who feels like they don't have enough money and they're talking about it a lot. I want to believe that money wants to flow to me. I want to believe that abundance is always coming in many, many different ways, more than just money, in all kinds of different aspects of my life. I want to feel like my body feels good. I want to feel well-being. I want to feel like things are flowing to me. And you start moving in that direction of how you want to feel. I have a saying, you've got to feel it before you see it. And if you just move in the direction of how you want to feel, by asking yourself simple questions. Do you want this or do you want that? Just emotional questions. Do you want to feel chaotic or do you want to feel clear? Do you want to feel lost or do you want to be found? And as you just switch a little bit, I really want to feel this way. I really want to feel this way. And you use that feeling to elicit those thoughts. Well, if you want to feel clear, how does clear feel? Well, clear feels like not much distortion. It feels like there's not a lot of resistance. It feels like, maybe things are getting better. Or you can always say to yourself, things are perfect as they are, or they are good just as they are. It's a great starting point. Let me just start here. I am where I am. That will release the resistance that you currently have going. And the resistance is what's pulling you away from the current that's taking you, once again, to your inner being. I want to move in the direction of my inner being. I want to move in the direction of my holy self. I want to move in the direction of my desires. I want to move in the direction of what makes me feel good. I want to move in the direction of fun or excitement. I want to be eager about life. I want to know that things are doing well. I want to know that everything is taken care of. I want to know that I'm safe. And as you create this dialogue, which anyone can do with just some desire in the moment, then you will start feeling yourself moving back towards your inner being that is always diligently pulling you in, but cannot come down to your level. It's got to stay here. Just like if someone's stuck in the hole, you bring the rope down, but you don't go down with them. And that's what the inner being is doing. It's bringing that rope down for you to raise your vibration a little bit at a time by believing in yourself and in your life, in your experience, and in your future. And as you take that rope and start moving back in, then you will feel better and better and better. Now, I have to say one thing, because you're going to notice this. As you start taking that rope, that mind is going to try to pull you down based on the past. You got to let it go. You cannot move in a better situation while holding on to your current situation. That makes sense, doesn't it? You have to let go of one in order to allow another. So as you move in this direction, start feeling better, start asking, what is it you want? What is it you want to feel? What is it you want in your life? And you start pulling it in a little bit of time. You have to let go of what was. This is the deal. We let go of one that's pulling us away, and we allow or remove in the direction of the one that's pulling us towards us. But always remember, your inner being is always where you want to go. That holy self holds everything and holds the beacon, and love and gratitude and appreciation is what the rope is. If you find gratitude and appreciation in your life, you're moving towards your inner being. If you feel love, you're moving towards your inner being. If you start judging, you're moving away from your inner being. If you feel unwanted, you're moving away from your inner being. If you're feeling unhappy, you're moving away from your inner being. It's just that simple. Are you moving towards it or are you moving away from it? The only way to move towards your inner being is you got to do it on purpose. You have to say, that's going to be my journey today. I'm going to find ways to feel good. I'm going to find ways to move towards my inner being. I'm going to find a way to be whole today. I'm going to find a way to find well-being today. I'm going to ask myself these questions over and over. How do I want to feel? And I'm going to choose what's positive and not what's negative. And this is it. This is the choices that we all have. And even though that past mind will give you 1,000 reasons not to feel good, you got to learn to ignore it. And as you learn to ignore this side, you move in this side. That's how it works. Ignore one, move into the other. Ignore one, move into the other. I promise you one thing. Any excuse that the mind gives you, any physical excuse, anything, is in the past, not what's next. It's always the past. Let it go. It happened. We get it. That experience happened. We get it. You felt like that. We get it. They did it to you. You see? But what do you want? Because the person that says, I want to feel this way, and I want to move this way, and I want to do this, That's the one that's going to feel better. And that is that person that with intention, desire and intention and allowing, they will move right with their inner being and that light and that joy and that fun and that excitement that wants to flow into their life. And since we all have free will, it is completely up to us. Which one would you rather move into? Your inner being or this past fearful self? The choice is always up to you. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. I really appreciate it. I have so much appreciation and gratitude for being able to share this clarity with each one of you. Hit the like button if it speaks to you. Subscribe. Keep the comments coming. I'd love to hear how your journeys are going. And as always, my unconditional love and appreciation.